Hi Pisces, welcome to Let Intuition Tarot, Twin Flames in Recovery. My name is Kay. And this week I'm focusing on the yin and yang sides of the twin flame union, in the sense that I'm doing the yang first in the mornings, which would be like if you resonate more with the light, masculine or active side. And then in the evenings, I'm doing the yin reading, so if you resonate more with the shadow, feminine, passive energy, then this would be the reading for you, Pisces. I never intend for these readings to be spying on one's twin flame. However, if you find that this doesn't resonate with you, you might want to check the yang side of your sign. So if you are a crosswalker, if you are a cross-watcher, I don't judge that. I'm not saying there's just anything wrong with that. Just asking that you use your discernment, as I will be using the term you throughout the reading, referring to Pisces yin. So reverse roles if necessary. Okay, I'm going to set these aside. I've pre-shuffled the Fallen Angel Oracle deck here, and I'm going to go ahead and split it and get 2 cards from that for an overall theme of the reading tonight. First we have Person 11, Success. So I just did Sagittarius and they had 55 and 22, and now you guys have 11, 1, 1. So that's good. And then you have 22. Which is the same one that Sagittarius had, Payment. And you know, I shuffled the deck 7 times, plus y'all just saw me split it, so that's a little bit of a coincidence. But if you do have any Sagittarius in your chart, you may want to check out that reading as well, or if your person does, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so Person 11, Success. Element Air, Planet Sun. Message: after a well-earned victory, beware of claiming more credit than you deserve. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's the first card. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. And then it goes on to say, person's totem beast is the kingly lion, signifying triumphant success and mastery of your profession. Trumpets always announce his arrival, and he is sometimes also seen leading the fanfare with his own horn. Person is a great revealer of secrets, including the hidden treasures of the earth, but more importantly the mysteries of life. He can read the past, present, and future, and encourages allies to your cause. With his support, success is assured. And then 22? Not 22. Yes. So 11 and 22, that is quite the coincidence for tonight. 22 says, Payment, Element Air, Planet Sun. Message: meditation is your surest guide through the problems you face. Pay attention to your dreams. Before her fall from heaven for refusing to bow before Adam, Payment was one of Lucifer's foremost lieutenants and is still one of the chief fallen angels. She often appears in dreams and visions wearing a magnificent headdress and riding a camel in procession like a Middle Eastern princess, accompanied by the music of cymbals and other instruments. She is wise in all the secrets of nature and a great friend to philosophers and scientists, whom she enlightens by means of inspiration. Uh-oh. I just knocked my Kali statue down. I'm sorry. Let me put that back up here real quick, y'all. Okay. So, Pisces Yin Collective. Y'all saw me shuffle this black tarot deck on camera. I'm going to go ahead now and split it and lay out the tarot spread. Okay. Ten of Spheres is the first card. Then you have the Four of Swords. This is in your thoughts. Ten of Spheres, Four of Swords, and the Magician. Okay. So some Virgo, Gemini, Libra energy in your thoughts. Let me get your feelings row here. We have the Fool. At first I thought it said the Devil. The Fool, major for Aries or Aquarius energy. The Hanged Man, major for your sign Pisces. It's 3 major arcanas in a row. And then the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So I'm going to pause here before I lay out the final row. Keep in mind that these readings can refer to matters that are separate from your twin flame connection. Usually the third row focuses more on that aspect in a more specific way. But looking at your thoughts, and sometimes it is included, I'm just saying. So you're thinking that through contemplation and meditation, as the Fallen Angel Oracle card said, is a great way for you to manifest what you want in this physical reality. I mean, that's pretty clear-cut and straightforward, but I do want to say a little bit more about it. And it's kind of interesting to me as well that Sagittarius also got the Ten of Pentacles in their reading. So I see you thinking, you know, if you reach this place of inner stillness and calmness, you'll be able to then, through centering yourself and getting in touch with your higher self, you'll be able to access your manifestation abilities with that Magician there, because you'll have all the tools that you need. So with the Ten of Pentacles or Spheres in this deck, you'll want to aim for everything, you know, all that you can need and want. Family legacy, generational wealth, whatever true success means for you in the material realm, Pisces. You're thinking about that. You may have been exposed to some esoteric teachings or heard about manifestation, you know, through scrolling through Facebook or whatever. So yeah, you're thinking about those things. In your feelings with the Fool, the Hanged Man, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so I wish y'all could see all 3 of these pictures. I'm going to kind of try to, what I was thinking, and I will say this a little bit better, but first, if you look at these pictures, oh, you can't even really see them. But I'm seeing this first card as being like the Fool is leaping off the cliff. And then it's like, it's almost like he spins around, like he slings around the moon like a slingshot. Right here in this middle Hanged Man picture. So like he spins it in the air for a minute. And then all of a sudden, you know, there's that acceleration when you let go of the frickin' slingshot or whatever. Like, it's like a drawing back. And then like a stopping point. And then this really, you know, this acceleration. At the center with the Hanged Man, you may feel stuck in a way, in a sense that your twin flame connection or whatever, although that's what this reading's about, so that's what I'm going to say, take it as it resonates. It hasn't really been moving, and it may seem kind of stagnant. It's kind of like, so you feel like when you might have taken a leap toward it before in your feelings and allowing yourself to feel a connection to this twin flame or have love for them, whatever the case may be, Pisces. It's like you took that faith and it only landed you, you know, spinning around the moon. Like you could, which kind of in a way is being stuck. It's like you're moving, but it's like you're running in place. So this is kind of how you're feeling about this. Now, however, you're seeing this as fuel, like with the letting go of the slingshot, with that Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. You see that as being like getting flung off into, you know, you feel like you're getting flung off like into a new reality type of energy. Like there's all kinds of doors. But I know I just did Sagittarius, so I'm not blending your energies purposely. But especially with that Eight of Wands, you know, there is still, and the fact that you got the same card, a couple of the same cards. If you don't have it in your chart, it's still just the energy of like exploring the unknown, in the sense that, yeah, maybe you've been recently exposed to some new spiritual concepts or whatever that talked about things that you can do to better your life and to be more spiritual. You know, starting out with little things like meditation or whatever. It's like you took a leap of faith in a sense. You know, maybe there is something to this whole just twin flame bullshit. And so I'm just gonna kind of say, okay, screw it. I'm just gonna take that leap of faith, see where this goes, and then all of a sudden, hangman. Wow, now that I'm upside down, I'm seeing all this from a different perspective for sure. But with everything I sacrificed, like, there may have been certain blockages for you, Pisces, as far as your belief of this. It's not just about, oh yeah, believing there's this right person out there for me and we're gonna live happily ever after. You know, that, not the fairy tale bullshit, but just in life in general. It's like, what am I trying to say here? You had certain ideas of how you wanted things to go, and you had certain ways that you believed about the world and the people in it, certain views that you had. I don't see that they were firmly rooted, like you came from a super religious background or anything like that, but you just, you know, pretty much a typical Pisces, chill, live and let live, you know, but very deeply in tune with your intuition. So like the card was talking about with the dreams and all that kind of thing, it's like you might have given up some of those things in order to like face reality, the reality that was around you. Part of that could have been awakening to this twin flame union. Could have been in equal parts pleasant and unpleasant. And it could also encompass other areas of your life, both spiritual and material. Okay, Pisces? So anyway, you are feeling this very excited, like you're being catapulted out of the canyon. Bottom row, I usually lay them out before while I'm talking, but I got distracted. 7 of Spheres, Roots. We've got the Page of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. And your intentions. I'm going to lay 2 here real quick. That'll be a 3D outcome, what you might actually see on this earthly plane in the next few weeks or months in your connection, and this will be sort of a 5D snapshot. Okay, let me take a look at this for a few more seconds. So Pisces, now having taken this leap, your intention is to keep that fire, that spark, that passion, keep a flame of that lit within, but at the same time ground yourself, because you're waiting to see if that spark's going to really catch fire or if it's going to end up with you having a broken heart. Sounds kind of cheesy, but that's what I'm picking up from your intentions. You want to see now if this is going to be worth it. I mean, with the page, it's not like all that huge, but this is you sort of going out there like the intrepid explorer, more fire energy, and just I like that. I like that you intend to keep that curiosity and creativity alive, Pisces. But I also like the fact that you intend to stop and kind of take stock of what you've invested so far, and if it's starting to pay off, if that flame is gonna catch. At the end, though, with this being on your intentions, I do think that it's not talking about you intending to have a broken heart or to give that to someone else, Pisces. It's saying you're gonna wait and see. Wait for the signs, messages, etc. and see if this is just going to lead to an emotional catastrophe. And I can hear the word again in my head. So, 3D short-term outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Is that what that is? Yeah, more Sagittarius energy. Well, that's beautiful. So, a change of luck, spin of the dime. Looks like if you guys aren't seeing each other regularly anyway, you'll probably, almost assuredly, have a 3D meeting sometime in the near future. and it will go your way, or both of y'all's way. I mean, if you're the same soul, then you should be headed in the right direction. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Right, Pisces? But no, I like that. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, great. And then 5D outcome, Two of Wands. Aries energy. Yes, okay. So that will be about, the whole thing will involve, I'm thinking the word multiple, but I'll just say it will involve a lot of forks in the road where you'll have to choose one path or another. And I'm getting the feel of like a long journey, but that's not to say it's a negative thing. It's the kind of thing where I almost want to say I wouldn't guarantee, I wouldn't necessarily count, everybody's different, but on coming into full union with this twin flame in this particular lifetime. But energy is fluid, and you really just never know, it can change, like that Wheel of Fortune on a dime. So on the pre-shuffled Twin Flame Oracle deck here, I'll get 2 final cards from that, and then we'll close the reading. Or end the reading. When I said close, it just made me feel like I was in church or something. Or an AA meeting. My bad. So this says 5th dimension. Intuitive communication. You are connected at the soul level. And cycles. Momentum, force, life cycles. Stay grounded in the now. Well, we already kind of saw you doing that a little bit in that bottom row. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the camera. Nice. Alright, well, Pisces, if you made it through the reading, I greatly appreciate your time and attention. And I'd also really appreciate any likes, shares, subscriptions. Tap the notification bell and all. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks, Pisces. Good night.